Once again, man, like what are y'all working on, man? Like
we're working on some heat, man. The Summer Nights is a free album. It's not just a mixtape to me. This is like what I was preparing, like, you know, to present to people, but I decided that I shouldn't sell it because I just feel like it's more things that I need to, it's more respect I need to earn, and it's more.
You feel like you still gotta prove yourself?
Not that I still have to prove myself. I'm sure everybody gets it,
right.
But I just want them to know that, like, yeah, I'm just not in this box. Like, you know, like I could really do this. Like I could branch out and I could shape out to like what they want me to be, but that's not what I'm doing.
Right. So what are we expecting to hear on this, man? What are we hearing on Summer Nights?
You're definitely gonna see my evolution, like just over
from
this
1999 to.
Yeah, I try to follow like somewhat of the same format of 1999.
Right.
But like, you know, it's like 99 on like crack, like, you know, to a different level.
You got more resources right now.
More resources, but I don't have any outside features on this project.
Which is dope.
I kept it solely inside the camp.
Right.
So like this project represents not only Joey Bada, it represents Pro Era. Yeah.
Pro Era. What's the science behind that?
The science behind that is basically like, the proof is in the pudding. It's just progressing every day. Like, you know, PE, we have like a lot of acronyms for it. It stands for a lot of shit. Like, you know,
I like that, PE.
Picky eaters. Like, you know, when we was first coming out, we had this this concept that, like, you know, we was coming soon, so it was premature ejaculation. Coming soon. that was Steezy right there.
I like the way he segued that. That was
yeah, it's like, you know, it was just a lot of things behind it. It was like really just us having fun, progressing every day. Like, you know, positive energy.
Shit is moving. You get a call from Mac Miller.
Right.
You get a cosign. And then your world opens up even more. Like, talk about that, man.
At first, he didn't hit me up. He was just like, he tweeted something. I think he said, yo, Joey Badass is dope as fuck or some shit like that. And I, like, you know, I had a couple homies hit my line. It's like, yo, you seen what Mac Miller just said about you? I'm like, man, stop playing what you talking about. And I checked his Twitter. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, he frontin' though. He ain't hit me up. My Twitter right there.
Right,
like,
right. He didn't at you, right?
You know where I'm at. Like,
he didn't at you, right?
Yeah, add reply if it's real.
If it's real.
Right? Yo, mention me if
Twitter
it's real.
etiquette, man. You know? Twitter etiquette.
But like, nah, he eventually followed me and then he DM'd me. He was like, yo, I got this tape coming out like next week. I want you to throw this verse on the track with Casey Veggies. He sent that to me Tuesday, and I had it back to him that Thursday.
Now, as all of this is happening, man, is it real to you? Is it real?
Is it real?
Is it real?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Dope.
You talked about, I read somewhere where you talked about when you really felt that you made it. I think it was a performance where you opened up for Mac at Roseland.
Now that day, what that day was, it was just like, we came straight out of school, me and the pros.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, out of school.
Bell rang, you were
Bell ring, whatever. Linked up with Stilo, and then we headed to the city, like, for that 5 o'clock meet. And then, like, you know, when we got in there, and we looked at how much people was in there, it just blew our minds. It was like 3,000 people in attendance that time. We like.
Was that the biggest crowd you?
Definitely, at the time, that was the biggest crowd that we've ever rocked. So like,
and were you a little nervous? Were you like, oh?
Nah, I wasn't nervous because we all support each other. So we all just motivate each other. We was like, yo, we gonna kill this shit, no question. And then that's what we did. Like, they loved us.
Right.
They ain't even like, you know, they barely know who we were, but
and y'all killed it. Y'all got love in New York.
In New York.
In New York City.
In New York.
Yeah. Yo, how'd you get on the ASAP album, man? Like the One Train, the Posse cut with
actually,
Action.
when I did that the BT Cypher for the Hip Hop Awards, that's the first time I had met Rocky, and then from there he had just told me that he had this track produced by Hit Boy. He was like, yo, I got this crazy idea for it.
Were you a fan of Rocky? Like, cause
his
buzz was crazy.
I was definitely a fan of Rocky. I was definitely a fan of Rocky. 2 summers ago, my cousin had put me on. When I went to Florida, it's funny, because I came from New York, went to Florida, and got put on to ASAP Rocky.
From New York,
cousin. Yeah. So one day I was just in the studio, right? This was after the VMA Awards. And I'm scrolling down my Tumblr dashboard and shit. And I'm like, damn, Rocky's fucking palming Rihanna's ass and shit. I'm like, yo, he's the man right now. I'm like, what what the fuck? And I'm like looking at the computer right now, like, yo, he's really palming Rihanna's ass right now.
Right now, though.
I'm telling all the pros, like, yo, he's really palming Rihanna's ass
Like
right
it
now.
was not Photoshop.
I'm looking, it's not Photoshop. And I'm like, when the fuck did this happen? Because I ain't see the VMAs. So I'm like, when the fuck did this happen? And it was like, yo, you late. I look up, and then he just walks into my studio. He's like, yo, Joey, what up? I'm like, what the fuck?
Come on, man.
I'm like, yo, I'm just looking at you right here. You the man right here.
Is this real?
Is this real? And then he was like, yeah, yo, I got the track for you upstairs. Come through. And I just went up there and knocked out the verse.
So it's you, it's Action Bronson, it's Kendrick Lamar, it's Yellow Wolf, it's Big Crit, it's Danny Brown, it's ASAP. It's shooters on that record.
Yeah.
It's one of the hottest records on the album. Who bodies who?
Who bodies who? I feel like Crit had the best verse on that. I feel like Big Crit had the best verse on that. Truthfully, I feel like the hunger was real.
The hunger was real on that.
Real.
Right.
Was present on that shit.
Right.
He went in like crazy. And it's crazy because like the attention span of our generation is like some people wouldn't even get to the end of the song to even like.
That's a long ass song.
Yeah. It was a lot of heads on that record.
Yeah.
So like, but Crit really bodied that shit. I feel like, I mean, I feel like everybody did their thing on that.
Now my 16-year-old son tells me you bodied the track.
I mean, I feel like
Are you just being political? Are you being political right now, Joey?
Am I being political?
Are you being political?
I think I bodied it.
Okay.
I think I bodied it.
Say it. Say you.
I bodied that shit. I bodied that shit. Like, you know, I just wanted to be a little humble, but I bodied this shit.
Yes.